You know, when we're trying to wrap our heads around something as huge and complicated as artificial intelligence, we tend to go looking for really complex answers. But what if the best guide wasn't some technical textbook, but a simple story? Let's see how a different kind of wisdom can light the way for us.
I mean, this is the billion-dollar question, isn't it? It's what everybody's thinking. We see these incredibly powerful AI tools, and we can't help but wonder, is this it? Is this the magic genie we can just rub and have it do all our work for us? You know, granting our every wish for finished homework or instant reports?
Well, you might be surprised to hear where we're getting our answer from today. It's not from a tech conference or a research paper. Nope. It comes from this charming little story about a student, a boy named Arjun, and a very, very special AI lantern. And believe it or not, this story really holds the key to figuring this whole AI thing out.
All right, so let's set the scene. You've got Arjun. He's a student, and he is completely swamped with his science homework. I think we've all been there, right? And then, suddenly, this glowing lantern named Lumi just appears. But this isn't just any old lantern. It's an AI guide.
And right out of the gate, Lumi says something that just nails it. I help students think better, not just work faster. Wow, that one sentence pretty much sums up the entire philosophy we're about to dive into. AI is a tool to help us think, not a replacement for thinking itself. So this brings us to our first really big lesson. I mean, before you can use any tool the right way, you have to know what it's for and what it's not for. So what is the actual role of an AI like Lumi?
Okay, look at this. This slide just lays it all out, plain and simple. On one side, you've got what AI is. It's a helpful assistant, a super powerful pattern matcher that's learned from just a mind-boggling amount of data. But the other side is just as important, what it isn't. It's not magic, it is not always correct, and, critically, it is not a replacement for you.
And this is Arjun's big aha moment. He gets it. The AI is incredibly smart, for sure, but it has its limits. It's all based on data and algorithms, not hocus pocus, and that's the big mental shift we all need to make. So if AI isn't magic, then how do you get the best stuff out of it? Well, that leads us right into our second lesson, and this one is all about your role in the conversation. Turns out you're a pretty huge part of the equation. So check out Arjun's first try at a prompt. Oh, it's a classic. He asks this gigantic, super vague question. Tell me everything about the environment. Of course, Lumi the AI just kind of flickers, because the question is just way too broad. You know what they say? Garbage in, garbage out.
But Lumi, being a great guide, breaks it down into this super simple three-step plan. Before you even start typing, just ask yourself these three things. 1. What do I really want to know? 2. Who is this for? And 3. How do I want it? Like a simple summary, a list, a detailed example. This is how you get it to go from a confusing flicker to a bright, really useful answer.
All right, on to lesson number 3. And honestly, this might be the most important one of all. Once you get an answer from an AI, your work is not done. Oh no, a whole new job starts. You have to put on your detective hat. And Lumi gives Arjun this awesome little checklist for how to do it. Compare what it says with trusted sources, like your textbook. Go talk to an expert, a teacher. And my favorite piece of advice? Use your own brain. If something just sounds weird or a little off, it probably is. You've got to question the output. So what happens when Arjun actually does this? He finds 2 mistakes in what Lumi told him. This is huge. It's such a great reminder that these AIs can and do get things wrong. Our human brain, our critical thinking, isn't just a nice-to-have, it's essential.
And this line from Lumi just sums up the whole relationship perfectly. The AI is your incredible assistant. It can sift through mountains of information in seconds. But you're the lead detective. You're the one who makes the final call.
Okay, so we've covered how to get good answers, but now we've got to talk about how to use it the right way. This takes us to our 4th lesson, using AI with integrity, with honesty, and with an eye on safety.
And of course, Arjun asks the one question every student is thinking. It's so tempting, isn't it? Hey, Lumi, can you just write my whole essay for me? This is that crucial moment where we have to choose. Are we using this tool to help us learn, or are we just using it to cheat?
And this slide just draws a really clear line in the sand. Wise use is all about using AI to learn, to plan out your ideas, and to check your work. Unwise use? Well, that's just copying, cheating, and passing off the AI's work as your own.
The whole point is to make your work better, not to skip doing the work altogether.
Lumi also drops a super important safety rule here, and this is a big one. You should always think of your chats with an AI like they're a public conversation. That means you should never share private, personal stuff, your address, your passwords, your deepest secrets. Keep them safe. That's a simple rule, but it's totally non-negotiable.
So, after all of these lessons, where does that leave us? What's the big takeaway? Let's pull it all together and figure out where the real magic of AI is hiding. And I'll give you a hint. It's not where you think.
And this is it. This is Arjun's big epiphany. And it's really the heart of the whole story. The goal isn't to just hand off our thinking to a machine. The goal is to use the machine as a partner that helps us organize ideas, that challenges us, and that ultimately helps us learn how to think even better ourselves.
So really, the entire moral of the story boils down to these 4 simple but powerful rules. Number 1, ask clearly so you can get good answers. 2, think deeply about what you get back. 3, check carefully to make sure it's right. And 4, use it wisely with honesty and integrity.
And in the end, Lumi reveals that this whole process, this partnership between a curious human and a helpful AI, that is the true magic. It's not about instant answers. It's about a deeper understanding. And that is a powerful thought to end with.